In a world where love is tested, what does it take to keep a marriage strong? In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, verses 1 to 12, Jesus addresses a critical issue that has challenged many throughout history, the question of divorce. His words reveal the divine intention behind marriage and the importance of staying faithful to God's plan. As Jesus traveled through Judea, the Pharisees approached him with a question designed to trap him. Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife? They knew the Mosaic law allowed divorce, but they wanted to see how Jesus would respond. Jesus answers by pointing them back to the beginning, to God's original design for marriage. He says, "Because of the hardness of your hearts, He wrote you this commandment." But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Jesus reminds us that marriage is not just a human institution, it is a sacred bond, a union designed by God Himself. From the beginning, God's plan was for man and woman to come together in a lifelong commitment of love, faithfulness, and mutual support. However, due to the hardness of human hearts, divorce became a human solution to marital problems. But Jesus makes it clear that this was never God's will. Divorce is a reflection of our inability to fully embrace and live out the love and commitment that God intended for marriage. In a world where relationships are often tested and strained, we are called to protect our family bonds. This means being faithful, staying focused on love, and choosing to obey God's design for marriage. What challenges have you faced in your marriage, or how do you seek God's guidance in your relationships? Marriage requires effort, patience, and a deep commitment to one another and to God. When challenges arise, instead of looking for a way out, we are called to seek God's help in overcoming them, to strengthen our bond rather than break it. How do you and your spouse strengthen your bond? Share your tips in the comments. Let us remember that marriage is a divine gift, a sacred union that reflects God's love for us. Protect your family relationships, be faithful to your spouse, and always keep your focus on the love that brought you together. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on living according to God's will.